Welcome back, guys. We're continuing on with this Making Williams Great Again challenge, and we are at Qatar next. And Qatar is another one of the tracks that uses the sprint race format. So we're going to be jumping into a sprint race first. So our qualifying hasn't been fantastic. We've got 16th and 18th. So let's see the race strategy. It looks like soft tyres are going to be the best choice. Now we could go on mediums and then drive aggressively. So I think I'm going to do that with Albon and then go on softs with Zhou. I think that's going to be what we're going to do. So let's get all of the driver options on aggressive to begin with at the start. And let's get Qatar underway.
The sprint today sees
So it'll be interesting to see what this track is like. This is the first time that I'm witnessing it. So let's have a look, see where all... It's just got one DRS section, okay. It's a really long DRS section though.
Okay, there's a big crash. Be careful from debris.
So it looks like there's been an accident already.
DRS enabled. LP16.
Okay,
Bottas ahead.
so with it being the sprint race, the DRS gets enabled on the second lap rather than the third. So let's see. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to stay with Tsunoda. Might be able to though. Bit concerned about the tyres for Zhou. So let's just
focus on your tires.
turn his tyres down a little bit, seeing as he's right behind De Vries anyway. Albon seems to have closed the gap a bit, so let's turn his tyres down as well.
You can afford to drop back. Copy.
We're obviously not going to be able to use too much fuel either, with it being a sprint race. So after this first DRS, we're going to see how the drivers fare, and then we're going to turn the fuel down. Unfortunately, we've run out of battery already, so it looks like they deplete the entire battery just in 2 laps. And it doesn't look like he's going to get the overtake done on Tsunoda. That's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. And Zhou didn't get the overtake done on De Vries either.
We need to get into some lift and coast.
Yes, okay.
Albon, leave.
Right,
group,
let's
please.
see how they get on in terms of staying behind the driver in front. Looks like they're both dropping back. Albon has dropped all the way back. But there's not much we can do. We can't use the tyre. The tyres aren't cooling down either. Or at least they're not cooling down very quickly. We've been overtaken, unfortunately, because we lost the DRS on De Vries. It meant that on Tsunoda, sorry, it meant that De Vries had the DRS on me and I didn't have the DRS on Tsunoda. So yeah, it's looking like we're going to have a rough race. Luckily, Piastri and Sargent had a bit of a ding-dong at the beginning, so we should finish above them too. But I don't think we're going to finish any higher than 17th. Or at least it doesn't look like it anyway. So 115 is the highest we can go on the softs. Probably 120 on the mediums. Looks like I have actually caught up to Tsunoda. But the DRS did not get him very close. So yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get any overtakes done here. Just put it on aggressive for now. I'm not going to push at all with Zhou. Zhou's actually managed to overtake Tsunoda, but he's probably going to get re-overtaken on the next DRS, which he did. So we have still got quite a lot of tyre to play with Albon. We've only got 6 laps left, or 7. So if we wanted, we could go full on attack pretty much until the end of the race probably. So let's do that. So let's see if we can get the overtake done on Tsunoda. It's going to be close. Oh no, please don't. Oh, virtual safety car just as I was about to overtake. That is disgusting.
We've got a yellow flag here.
ESC.
That was a terrible time to get a virtual safety car just as I was about to get the overtake.
Crashed on 7. Firewall.
Right, okay.
Be careful.
Well, Sainz is out,
Finish.
so that
Bottom
means
of
we're
the
obviously going to finish above him. Oh dear. Not good though.
It's okay. All is okay.
Right. How many laps are left? 2. So, fingers
Yes,
crossed we
it's
can
empty.
get it done. Let's deploy. Zhou is too far away.
DRS enable.
I think Zhou is too far away to
You can be aggressive with
get the overtake done
usage.
on De Vries. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to
2 to go.
get the overtake done on this turn either. Ooh! Well, that was a bit of a visual glitch there. So we've got one more lap to get the overtake done with Albon. So I'm actually going to tell him to go aggressive on the overtake, see if it makes any difference. So I'm not going to tell him to do it quite yet, just wait till we get round the next bend. Okay.
It's critical, the overtake. Yes.
So fingers crossed he gets the overtake done on this DRS straight. It's looking promising. Come on. It's looking good.
You will be opening your last lap.
So we got the overtake done on Sonoda. That's great. So I reckon 15th and 16th is a very good result. We haven't had any accidents.
So DRS.
Copy.
Pack's on the low side now.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with the sprint race. So let's see how the
There's
actual
Joe.
race gets on.
It's race day.
Interesting, we got a penalty. Oh, did I put a new car part on? I think I used a new ERS. So I got a 10-place grid penalty for that ERS. So I'm using the best engine that I've got available. Okay. Right then. There's nothing we can do here, so let's have a look. We've only got one suggested race strategy. Okay. Well, let's create one of our own then. Right, so we've got 122.10. Or oops, wrong one. 122.10 with some extra tyre to spare. So it looks like medium hard is the best option. And then if we want to go for a two-stop, 122.15, 122.11, 122.7, so it's a tiny bit quicker doing a two-stop. And we will have a little bit of extra tyre to spare as well. So I am going to do a two-stop with one of us. I think I'll do the one-stop with Albon, and then I'll do the two-stop. Interesting, I've actually got quite a few choices on with Joe. So let's do two softs and then the medium. Okay. Let's see how we get on.
Here on
At
the outskirts
Qatar.
of Doha, the excitement continues to build. We're about to get going here in Qatar. And it's lights out and away we go.
So it looks like quite a few people took some grid penalties. So Joe is starting in 11th, but he's not going to stay there for long because obviously everyone else is going to have faster car. think I might not bother using the battery actually around these sections. Doesn't look like I'll be able to actually gain anything from using the battery. Oh, it looks like he might have actually benefited from using the battery there. But he might get the overtake done without. No, it looks like he didn't. But we'll save the battery for the DRS straight. Try and use it tactically. So Joe's tyres are already overheating, so let's calm that down.
Tire management, please.
Albon's tyres overheating already. Let's calm that down.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
Head down.
Right, so one thing I've been curious about is with the driver instructions, you've got an avoid high-risk curbs option. You've also got a drive in clean air option, which is another thing that I want to test out. But I want to see if I avoid high-risk curbs, what difference it's going to make in terms of my tyre usage and also my time. Now unfortunately I'm actually dropping behind Hulkenberg, so it's not a good time to test it at the moment. So the best time to test it is when I'm actually driving right behind somebody without falling behind. So I'm not going to test it immediately, but if we do get into a position where we're driving right behind somebody, I am going to test it out. It's taking a long time for these tyres to cool down.
Yellow head. Copy.
Looks like Magnussen's come
Just
off.
remember, in the main straight might still be some debris.
Yeah, why aren't these tyres cooling down? I'm not driving in dirty air because I'm too far behind to be driving in dirty air. So it is a bit curious why the tyres are staying hot. It might just be because I'm pushing on the fuel. So maybe if we stop pushing on the fuel.
Start the lifting post now.
Yep, copy.
I mean, really, I feel like I need to push on the fuel to try and catch up to Hulkenberg, but yeah, the tyres are just starting to cool down now, so it clearly is from
It's a long
pushing
race,
on the fuel, so
so
I don't think it's a good race to
focus.
push on the fuel, because I'll just ruin my
Please hit
tyres.
the like where we were.
So for the time being, I don't think I've got much to do tactically, so let's just speed up. Zhou has been overtaken by Sainz, but that's not surprising. So Zhou's got a bit of tyre to play with. Albon hasn't really. But Zhou's tyres are already overheating. God knows why they're overheating when I'm not actually pushing them. Yeah, softs look like they're going to struggle on this race with the tyre temperature. I don't know whether going for mediums would be a good idea or not. 3 seconds slower. Oops. So I could try going on mediums and then pushing a little bit occasionally. I think I might do that. Because these softs are already overheating. They're actually just starting to cool down now. Maybe not. So let's push a little bit with Albon. Just because I want to see what the maximum temperature is before they start to overheat. It's probably going to be 120. But I do want to find out. Yeah, it is 120. So I can push
Here
for
we've got a yellow flag.
a couple of laps, maybe, to get it up to 120, but then it seems to take forever to drop back down again. So maybe it is just worth staying on the softs with Zhou. Don't know. It's a tough call. I just don't like how these softs are permanently overheating, even when I'm not pushing on
There's a
them.
yellow flag now.
Yeah, these mediums are not exactly cooling down either. So I can't really push much on the mediums. And the softs seem to have not degraded too much, even though they are overheating, so I think I am going to stick to just softs. Doesn't seem to make much sense trying to push on some mediums. But he has been overtaken by Piastri. There's really nothing I can do at the moment. Okay, let's push on a little bit with Albon. So the pit window is opening for Zhou, but we haven't really got much tyre to play with. I might pit one lap early on both of the tyre stints. Okay, so we're going to come in this lap for another set of softs. And I'm just going to go aggressive or attack
Box, box.
for the rest of this lap.
Coming to the pit lane. We have to push flat out.
Okay, let's push on with Albon.
We're happy to push on with the tyres.
So pit lane. Copy.
So De Vries's come in on the same lap as me. So let's see how the pits go. Yeah, that's a decent pit stop time.
Watch out, white line. reduce the lift and core.
Right, so we're 3 seconds behind De Vries. Let's see if we can catch up with him at all. Okay, the tyre temperatures are up to the
It is starting tire management.
ideal temperature. Thought there was going to be a safety car for a second then. It's just a yellow flag. Not really much to do for the time being. Yeah, a bit of a boring race with us not having any
The window is open.
fighting to do. We'll see what happens with this pit stop with Albon. Obviously, Albon seems to be on a different strategy to some of the cars, but it looks like Piastri, Hulkenberg and Norris are all on the same strategy as me. So Norris and Piastri have both pitted. I don't think I've really got any hope of competing with Piastri.
Boxing, is that box?
Box.
Reduce light core overall.
Copy.
So I wonder what the overheat temperature is going to be for the hards. Probably 125.
let's reduce lifting close.
Yes, copy. Okay, Alex, maximum pace now. Yep, copy. Logs.
Yeah, copy that. Focus and push.
Yep.
Okay, exit's clear.
We need more Lyco to turn 4.
Copy.
I'm just trying to stick with Sargent, just to get the DRS off him, which I have managed to do.
Need to increase lifting close.
Okay.
Can't afford to drop back.
Yep, okay.
So Sargent's on the same tyre as me, but he's got 17 less condition. So I should be able to overtake him. I'm probably going to use a bit of battery just to make sure.
Use the rest.
Copy.
Like to reduce Lyco.
Copy.
Looks like a solid overtake. He almost aimed for the grass there.
We're on tire management.
Copy.
Looks like Albon is stuck behind Sonoda. Let's have a look at Sonoda's. Yeah, he's on worn softs. So let's see if I can get the overtake done on the DRS. Right, we've got a virtual safety car, so we're not going to be able to... Oh, it's Joe.
Positive
What
on
happened,
Delta.
Joe? Tell me what happened, please.
Right, let's
What
follow
did
the
you
action
do?
now at turn 7.
Oh, God.
That's where they hit the wall. Now, I imagine
He's
their
ruined
confidence will
another
have taken
car.
a knock.
Oh,
And for the
God.
crew watching on in the game.
Ah, Joe, how many mistakes do you need to make? Oh, it's probably going to be another 2 or 3 million bill he's racked up. Marvellous.
Okay, Alex, we can start reducing lift and coast.
BSC ending.
Yep, copy.
DRS enabled.
Hopefully he hasn't done any damage to his powertrain. Otherwise it's going to be a lot more than 2 or 3 million. He's falling behind a little bit. He's outside of DRS. Not ideal.
You can close up.
Yeah, he didn't get the DRS unfortunately. I might have to use the battery just to catch up.
Let's use it up the overtake.
Okay.
Well, we've caught up anyway.
Okay, happy to manage tyres short term.
Okay.
Curious to see if Sonoda's going to be able to re-overtake Sargent on the next DRS. Right, this might be a good time to test out the avoiding the curbs. So we're currently on 85%. So let's see how much tyre we use. Unfortunately, we've had to let another car overtake us. So maybe this test isn't going to work. So let's take that back off again. Wonder if we've got any other cars we need to let overtake. Yeah, we've got Perez and Russell about to overtake us, and then Hamilton as well, so we can't perform this test quite at the moment. Right, well, let's see how much tyre we use without performing the test. We're currently on 83%, so let's see what it is. The same part of the track next race. Okay, so we're actually right behind Sargent, and Sargent's not got DRS on Sonoda. Oof. But he might get DRS on whoever's just overtaken him. I don't think he is going to though. So I think it's worth trying to overtake Sargent. So let's get ready to deploy the battery. I think I might even go aggressive on the tyres. He has just dropped behind him though.
It'll be good now.
Yep.
I have got the DRS though. I'm not going to be able to overtake, but at least I've got the DRS. Looks like someone's had an accident. De Vries, it looks like.
Yellow ahead, yellow ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, we're very close to dropping outside of DRS, unfortunately. Yeah, we're outside of DRS, damn it. And that was with using the battery. So that's not ideal.
Okay, back off. Okay.
Right, well, there's not much we can do for the time being. So let's just advance the time.
Pack is currently low. Okay.
Right, we're incredibly close to DRS.
Let's close the gap now.
Well, I say that and then I suddenly drop. 0.3 of a second. So maybe not this turn, or this lap I should say.
Okay, copy.
See how we get on the next lap. Sargent's on the same strategy as me apparently. Oh no, sorry, he's on mediums. But I think that is... Let's have a look. Yeah, he's already pitted twice, damn it. Is anybody else? Piastri, Norris, Hulkenberg, they're all on the same as me. So it looks like all the people that needed to have pit twice have already pitted. That's not ideal. So let's tack, see if we can get
Close this
within
gap.
DRS. Yep, we managed to get within DRS, that's nice. Don't think we're going to get the pass, but at least we are within striking distance, maybe for next lap.
Push to close this gap. No Lyco into turn 1.
See if we can get the pass done. It's going to be close. Right, so we've got the pass done. Can we keep it?
Let's lift the coast where we can.
Yeah.
Well, we're 2 seconds ahead of Sargent already. God knows how we managed to... We're 3 seconds ahead of him practically. That's crazy. Looks like he's defending from De Vries, so that's probably the reason why. So it's looking like De Vries is going to be the person that's going to be in competition with us for 15th place. Right, let's just advance the time a little bit. Yeah, De Vries is on me already. He closed that gap incredibly quickly. He's on softs. Fresh softs as well. Right, okay. Well, he didn't manage to overtake on the DRS straight. Quite surprised about that. Oh no, we had to let someone through, and that gave De Vries the chance to overtake. Oh dear, that was terrible.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous indeed.
Keep pushing.
Really don't want to drop outside of DRS of him.
Close the gap. Okay, happy to manage tyre short term. Copy.
Yeah, it's looking like we're not going to be able to remain within DRS.
Start to close in now.
Yeah, we've got Sargent right behind us as well now. Overtaken us already. He's on mediums. If we can remain close to him, we should be able to re-overtake him again. Well, that's not a good place to let him overtake. Let's see what happens. Well, Sargent got a lot better position to let that driver overtake than we did, but we did get the DRS, so I think we're okay. Unfortunately, the tyres are massively overheating. Okay, I think we got the DRS. We did. That's good. Well, looks like we're in a good position to attack him on the DRS straight.
It's critical we overtake.
Okay, copy.
I might try and break the DRS with him. See what happens.
Yeah.
Didn't quite manage to break it by 5,000th. Oh no, 5/10 of a second. No, it is 5,000th, sorry. Wonder who it is that's in front of us. Magnussen, it looks like. Right, so it's Sonoda catching up with us now. Sonoda's overtaken Sargent, and he's right within DRS, and that's while we're attacking on the tyres, so unfortunately, doesn't look like we're going to be able to keep Sonoda behind us.
You can afford to drop back.
Sonoda's on softs as well. Slightly better condition than us. Might just conserve some fuel around here
To increase the lifting coast now.
while Sonoda is right behind us. I don't think he's going to overtake around this section. But even if he does, we should be able to get the DRS off him. So I'm not too fussed if he overtakes around here. Might even harvest.
Let's try and build this back up.
Yep, copy.
No, he didn't overtake, unfortunately. Oh well, it was worth a go.
We can start reducing lift and coast. Yes, copy.
Five laps to go.
Ooh, looks like he's just going to get me on the inside. That was a shame.
I'm trying.
Anything can happen.
So we might be able to catch him on the DRS straight on the final lap. I think that's our best hope. So Leclerc's not going to overtake us again. So if we've got 3 laps to go, then I think that means we've got 2 laps to go. Because we've been lapped. Let's have a look, see what happens here.
How many laps are left? 4 laps to go.
Unfortunately, because we got too close to him, he's ended up getting a little bit further away from us because we had to take in evasive manoeuvres. Might just have to push the tyres a bit to keep within striking distance of him. And then I think this next lap is the one that we have to overtake on. So let's get ready to use the fuel.
We think you can reduce lift and coast.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get him. It doesn't look like it.
3 laps to go. Yep.
Well, it says 3 laps to go, so I think we've got 1 more lap to get the overtake.
Increase lift and coast.
Let's just carry on pushing on the tyres. We want to be as close as we can be to him on this final corner. Please don't overtake him before the DRS section. Please don't overtake him before the DRS section. Good. I think we've got him. Yeah, we've got the DRS and we've already overtaken him. That was perfect.
How many laps to go? And this is the last lap. Yellowhead. Yes, copy.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Oh, Piastri's out, so that means that we gained another position. So it looks like we're going to finish 15th. Nice. Got it. Well, that's nice. 15th. Unfortunate that Joe wrecked his car again. But 15th is a good result for Albon. So at least one driver
That's P15.
got a good
Doing
result.
some job there, mate. I think you did well.
That's a day Zhou Guanyu won't be hoping to repeat anytime.
Carlos Sainz went up from 17th to 2nd. That's bonkers. Unfortunately, I can't go back. I wanted to see the Constructors' Championship. Albon's increasing his stats, that's nice. Right, let's have a look at the damage. Well, before I do that, let's have a look at the Constructors. Good. Alpha and Alpha have not gained any points. Let's see the damage. 3. Oh no, he's wrecked his gearbox. And he's damaged his engine and ERS as well. 3 parts destroyed. Oh god, come on. Give me a break. These car parts are getting expensive. Right, front wing and chassis. I don't think I've got a manufacturer slot available to even manufacture a front wing. I think we're going to be in a bit of a pickle here. So, looks like we have got a chassis. That's good. We are currently manufacturing a suspension. And we haven't got... Oh no, we have got a front wing. Right. So, I would have thought this suspension will finish in time. 5 days. I'm not sure if that is going to finish in time actually. I think it's 4 days, unless this particular calendar week. Yeah, good. We haven't got a race this week. So we are going to get our suspension ready in time. That's good. And then we have to worry about the bloody powertrain. So he needs a new gearbox, for God's sake. Oh dear. And He doesn't need a new engine. Not this race, anyway. And he doesn't need a new ERS. Okay. Right, so we're just about staying in the green on the cash. Just about. Right, well, that was Qatar. Unfortunately, a costly race again for us. But an interesting race, first time we've seen it. Hope you enjoyed it. Join me again. And next race, we're going to be in Texas. Austin, Texas. So cheers for watching, take care, and I shall see you in the next one.